One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to John O. Quinn Field in H-Town, home to the Houston Cougars. As we'll see, the number 12 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Houston Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Longhorns will kick it away to start us off. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Houston Cougars offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. Like, I'm excited about this new era of football. Like, we're seeing better tackling and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Well, the offense is being aggressive here in their opening possession, trying to throw the ball in the first 2 plays. They went incomplete first down, and now they take a sack on second down. This is not going to script, and they understood it was going to be a challenge against this defense. And I love the fact that they're going to be aggressive trying to throw, but the execution has got to be better.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down.
And that is priority number 1 for defenses. Get to the quarterback, affect him, get hits on him. They do it right here, get their first sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this defense can continue to do.
Houston will be forced to punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. So Texas offense will have its first possession of the game. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed up.
Breaks into the open. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Longhorns with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. And this one will be stopped for no gain. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. They'll try to sneak it.
When you're a defensive lineman, you're trying to get underneath the offensive lineman as fast as possible, dive in there and create like a pile in the backfield where the quarterback can't move his feet. Because you see the quarterback on QB sneaks, grabs the football and tries to just keep his feet moving and just try to get an inch or a yard, whatever it takes. But the defensive linemen have to do a good job of getting in the backfield.
The give. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. The Longhorns with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Working that left side now. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. The Longhorns have it with a 1st and goal. Powers forward. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They'll run it to the left looking for the end zone. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They're they're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And I love finding the big fella down in the red zone, 3rd and goal. You got to make something happen down here. Throw it up high. Let the big fella make you look really good as a quarterback. Love finding those big guys down here in the red zone.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that drive covered 40 yards. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back looking for help. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. They'll try it over the left side. Plows through the defense. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll try the right side. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. This offense really needs to get something going. Punt on the opening drive, and now a 3rd and 10 coming up. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. From the gun, they'll try the middle.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. Wants to throw. It's Costa. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. Looking for more room. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it and you can hear it, and sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time he used the lob wedge and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Finds a man on the left. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Big fullback's got it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. Out of the gun to give to the back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Motion from the wideout. Little touch pass to the receiver. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And the holder will spot it on the 14 for a 24-yard attempt. Going right down the boulevard. And that will extend their lead even further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Boston College showed its toughness on the road and picked up a crucial victory. And every win counts, don't get me wrong. But the victories outside of the comforts of home can really serve as a springboard. Always fun to see two of the better programs in the American duke it out. A good barometer for both coaches, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Going for the big play. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
That's caught. It's Otis. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the gun, running back gets to give. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. First down. They'll give it to him again. Worked it down to the 22-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry. And the Longhorns in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He'll do it himself. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. And the Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Looking to throw for it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! Quick strike through the air for the score. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. They really needed to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago, now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Back to throw, it's Costa. Under fire. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Pressure coming. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Houston will be forced to punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Corrals it at the 45. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. Complete to the right. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. They'll run it from the gun. He rumbles ahead for 6 inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. The Longhorns with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Now they'll run the draw. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Just feeds the running back. They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk on the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18. Rides to back and leaves it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Longhorns! Great job by the back on the option. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
Houston, 0.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here comes the Houston offense once again. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point, Dave.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now, chip into this lead, try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25.
3rd down coming up.
Scanning the field, it's Costa. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
To kick it away.
Punt is on its way. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Handoff from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got a wide-open receiver. Flying down the left side. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it.
Houston, 0.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he won't quite make it back to the 20-yard line as he goes out of bounds at the 19. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They'll give it to the back. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Cougars headed quickly to the line. To throw, it's Costa. Trying to get behind the defense. Makes a grab down the middle. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
And a 1st down.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. There he goes. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line and a 1st down. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Caught behind the line. It's Gantt. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. This offense needs a little something to feel good about going to halftime. A chance to chip away here on 1st and goal. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Bring in the heat. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. And it's 3rd down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. Just drives it between the uprights. It's our forced to settle for the field goal.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Content to run out the clock, the quarterback takes a knee. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in the cage in Southeast Texas.
Just about set to start the second half. Houston will kick it away. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Texas offense. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Fires to the big fella. He'll work his way up to the 24-yard line before being shoved out of bounds. Here's the handoff. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Third down coming.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Longhorns decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Got the quick completion. Turns it on in midfield. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. We're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Leaves it with the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Leaves it with the back. He'll be stopped at the 32. Still ground to cover if they want to convert, and fourth down is coming. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Power football with the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's second and 12. Looking to fire. They'll run the screen. Oh, he's got some space. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Longhorns come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short.
Third down coming.
They'll try to bully their way for the first. He'll be stopped short, picks up one, but they're facing fourth and 1. The punt team makes its way onto the field. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The Houston offense comes onto the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Grabbed in the middle. It's Gant.
And that's a great example of this quarterback having intense confidence in his own arm talent. That was not an easy window to throw into, but he had the ability, and he knew it.
Hands it off. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looking to throw, it's Costa. Here's the pressure. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. And that is an excellent punt as it lands out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. To the ground with the back. He'll bounce his way ahead for a pickup of 4 out to the 14. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him, second guy finally did. The give to the left. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off play action. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the mistiming. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Longhorns will send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. They go to the ground. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The Cougars can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. It's a 1st and 10. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Rides the back on the option. The give. Turning it on. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Cougars have this offense rolling. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking for a man. It's Costa. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Cougars have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Finds us back in the middle. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down.
26-yard line. And that's a first down.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly complete. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. The Cougars can really attack on this 2nd and short. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. He's got him. Picks up enough to get the 1st and 10 from the 11. With that last catch, he now breaks the 1,500-yard mark for his career.
And that's a pretty good accomplishment, man. Hitting 1,500 yards, that speaks to your consistency, your durability, and your playmaking ability, Palmer, to consistently make plays. Because when you got those guys as a quarterback...
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. Field shrinks. Tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
They knocked through the extra point, but they still trail 31-13. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. NC State looks like a bunch of world beaters right now, marching all over that field at will. They're up 14 over Duke. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Right back to it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's sacked. Breaks into the open. We've seen this from this sophomore. So dangerous after he makes the grab.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the 4th quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. And the Longhorns with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. Quick touch pass to the receiver. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Poole. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Grabbed behind the line. It's sacked. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And this will be a 41-yarder coming up from the right side. Field goal is good. And that lead grows even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. They'll try the run. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking downfield, it's Costa. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. Got some room to run. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
And the offense suddenly with an opportunity it couldn't have expected with a 1st and goal after the pick. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. To the air on 1st down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Costa. Got his man on the outside. He was trying to reach the sticks, but he doesn't quite make it down at the 23. It's 4th down.
Now, a 4th down.
Trying to get it to the marker. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. This offense has it with really good field position. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The give to the tailback. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Well, jet sweep pass. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas! They add on another score, and now that record so close to going to 8-1 on the season.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Well, this is not what the doctor ordered in terms of starting field position. They'll go with a quick touch pass.
Nice quick throw there, and it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw, and you can tell that these 2 guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the game.
And the Cougars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Back to throw, it's Costa. Under fire. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Houston will be forced to punt. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Second down, he'll throw it. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. The give from the gun. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Longhorns will punt it away on 4th down. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. They'll back them up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. They try to pop a run on the draw. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. So now it's 2nd and long. To the air. It's Costa. Quickly to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? Snagged out of the air. Really nice job to get it past the sticks. Pick up the 1st down at the 30. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.